Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at the harsh truths that you need to hear for March 2021. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see more of my readings in the future. And if you want a personal, check out the information listed below in the description. Scorpios. So the first card we did have was Focus, so I'm going to leave that out. We have Abundance in reverse. We have Growth, Self-love in reverse, and Assessing. Okay. Scorpios. For March 2021. Oh, these we're gonna go over one by one. I'm only gonna pull a couple of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. So looking at the focus card, the first harsh truth, geez, if I can talk, that you may be needing to hear is you guys need to focus. Just straight up. This card is just very straight up. You guys need to make sure that your mental health is in order, because with the butterfly being here in the temple, I'm getting the energy where you guys need to have like a more expansive mind, more of a expansive view, or you need to be set free from your own thoughts. Some of you guys may have like severe anxiety, or like just you get really anxious mentally and it stops you from doing what you need to do, even though you know exactly what you need to do, how to do it, and how to stay diligent. But you may get caught up in your head and then procrastinate, or for some of you, you get so like doubtful internally that you're not really producing the best of yourself, and that could be a problem here. So there's a need for you to focus. Some of you also, your focus has been on other people and other things other than your goals or your aspirations or the things that mean something to you, and your focus has been off. Some of you also need to figure out what your focus is to begin with. Like, what is something that drives you? What is something that motivates you? What is something that you deep down feel connected to? For some of you, the reason why you may be feeling a little off is because you don't really have anything that you're genuinely like connected to, that you feel passionate about, that you think about, and you're like, oh yeah, I love this. This gives me like a boost of energy, makes me feel driven. Now we have abundance in reverse here. Now, this doesn't mean that you guys are broke. That's not what this means. This is just saying that there's a delay on energy. So with the abundance card in reverse, the harsh truth may be that there is a delay in that big boost of abundance, because for some of you, it's like, again, some of you may be procrastinating and not staying on top of yourself. Some of you, your spending habits, you need to get better at the way you're spending your money and where you're spending it, especially if it's on frivolous stuff or drugs or, you know, things that are just not worth it. Some of you also need to tap into that abundance mindset. Some of you are believing that you're not going to ever be abundant, like subconsciously, and therefore you're not taking action in a way where you really believe that abundance is yours. Okay. And for some of you, another harsh truth is you may be denying yourself abundance by staying at a job that you know is never going to take you to where you want to be. Some of you have been working at a job for so long and they haven't even boosted you up to like assistant manager or anything like that. You've been giving them your best years. They need to pay you for your time. We also have growth here. So another harsh truth, this is not bad. You guys are growing. You guys are outgrowing people. You're outgrowing circumstances. And with this, with you growing, there are going to be certain relationships you have to let go of. So if you see people disappearing left and right, don't think it's anything wrong with you. Those people may have just served their time in your life. And now it's time to move forward. Now, we also have self-love in reverse here. And another harsh truth is there needs to be more of an emphasis on you focusing on self-love. Not so much trying to jump into another relationship if you're single right now, but more of you pouring into yourself, because this is going to help you make better decisions in love and not attaching yourself to somebody who's toxic because they were your source of happiness at one point. Okay, so make sure you're pouring more into that self-love. And then we have assessing. So this is the energy of you guys needing to, again, overlook your plan, overlook your actions, really look at the bigger picture in terms of what's plausible and what's not, and make some adjustments here. There's a need for you to really start looking at your situation from a more objective view. Now, the other cards we have down here, it says, my vibes speak louder than my words. So with this, another harsh truth, if you're still debating on like, okay, or not even debating, questioning how somebody feels about you, where their interest levels are at, their vibes are going to tell you everything you need to know. So if you're questioning it, for some of you, it's not even a situation where you have to question it. You know the answer. It just may be that you're not outwardly hearing, oh, okay, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this relationship. It's just they're acting shifty. And again, everybody's vibes, if you pick up on them, tell you what you need to know. Or if you could recognize the shift, it tells you everything you need to know. It speaks louder than words. So if you notice that this person's vibe's been off, ask yourself when did it start that way? But yes, the vibes are going to tell you really what the situation is. You don't even have to you don't even have to ask questions. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. We also have, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So there's definitely a need for you guys to, you guys need to surrender to the universe and know that your spirit guides are not just pulling the wool over your eyes or trying to pull the rug from under your feet when certain people come out to be, different than what you may have expected. And the universe is like redirecting you by almost removing this person out of your life. You have to trust the direction, because people and situations and circumstances are in our lives for a cycle, a period of time, and for a lesson. So we always have to trust the direction of the universe. We also have joy is the ultimate creator. So with this, there's a need for you to subscribe more to focusing on your personal happiness and not so much trying to make other people happy and be so concerned about other people that it almost makes you depressed. And also when you tap into this energy of joy, when you tap into the energy of happiness, you're able to even create better circumstances or create better as a whole in terms of like music, art, what have you. And then the last card we have is this: hope is the conduit for miracles. And this is deep. There's a need for you guys to have more faith in yourselves. I'm telling you, have more faith in yourselves, and have faith in yourself because you're putting action behind your words. A lot of reasons why people don't really believe in having faith in their manifestations is because they're not putting it into practice. If you're not doing anything in the direction of what you're trying to manifest, then of course, how can you be hopeful for something you're not actively pursuing or doing? But this is what I see. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that I helped someone out there. If I did, thumbs this video up and subscribe. Check out the description box if you would like a personal, and I will see you in the next one.